David? David? Where's that boy?
G'day, welcome to the Bruce House Survival Guide. On this episode, I'm going to share with you my 4 top tips for survival in one of the most harshest environments on Earth. Try and keep up. I'm here at the Bruce House training grounds to show tip number 1 to you, strength. Now, Bruce House is a tough environment where only the strongest survive. Every week, 4 Bruce boys, roughly, are picked off for being too weak. I'm starting with strength because of all my tips, it is the most important. It is how a Bruce boy asserts his dominance. The alpha males, also known as the Year 13, are all incredibly strong. This is because all the weak ones simply don't make it. This is natural selection. You may be wondering, why is strength so important? Well, if a Bruce boy ever wants to find a mate, there's only one way he can do it. I'm here, outside Windmill Lodge, also known as the Bruce House mating grounds. Bruce boys always attempt to make the hazardous trip here. However, none but the strongest alpha males succeed. I'm here at the refectory, a watering hole most of Gorniston migrate daily to enjoy. However, Bruce boys seldom undertake this pilgrimage, forsaking hot warm food for the rancid filth of the Bruce House tea room. As the juveniles are left to fight over small scraps of food, the elder ones always take the lion's share. Trying to find sustenance in the Bruce House tea room is like trying to be entertained by one of Mr. Smith's chapels. Gathering berries, such as these, are not the forte of the Bruce House scavenger. Hey, I'm up here. Didn't see me there, did ya? Well, this brings me on to my second tip for Bruce House survival: camouflage. The safest way for a juvenile to survive really is the coward's way. Hiding is a very early adopted skill. But unfortunately for them, I've got a nose like a bloodhound. Oh, that's a big one. He's headed this way. After 4 brutal hours of tracking, I've pinned him down to the other side of that window. I smell it. There he is! Ah! Yeah, with me! Yeah. Ah, shit! Ah, welcome to my home. Perhaps I could offer you something? Maybe some squirrel brains? Pigeon wings? Ah, I suppose you don't really have time. Oh well, that brings me on to my 4th tip: shelter. The Bruce House rooms are notorious for being an extremely harsh environment. With no heating or running water, Year 9s are forced to huddle together to endure the harsh winters, which many don't survive. As much as I'd love to save these poor souls, in order to keep this documentary as real as possible, there's nothing I can do. There's only one way to avoid this fate: a good old-fashioned bonfire. So let's start hunting for some materials, which is pretty easy in Bruce House, seeming as generations of minted Bruce boys have left countless tons of rubbish behind. Ugh. This is a good base for any fire. A nice old trunk. Years of smuggling alcohol has left vodka soaked into the very fur of this old chest, meaning it's perfect for lighting fires. Quick, easy and warm. Of course, all these materials can be substituted for a few Year 9s.
Speaking of, it's time to fry up that one we caught earlier. It also brings us to the end of this show.